You are tuned into 91.3 WVKR Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie, New York. Here each and every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the LocalMotion YouTube channel, as well as subscribing wherever you might stream your music from. Today's second guests are Annalyse and Ryan. Let's get them on the phone. Hey guys, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Hey, so nice to hear you, Annalyse and Ryan. Thrilled to have you guys back here and really enjoying your new single. How are you, first of all? It's a crazy time in this world, and just checking in. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, everybody's good. We're good.
I know. I missed our monthly check-ins with you.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
And I was just going to tell listeners that, you know, you are the hosts. You came up with this wonderful series, The Valley Hour, which you started September of 2020. And wow, you did such a great job with that. Tell me what inspired you guys to do that.
Well, thanks. You know, I mean, we were live streaming from our house from the kind of the beginning of the pandemic, and doing like a weekly sort of series with mostly our own music and some of our favorite tunes by others. And then, as we kept going with it, we were getting supporters and folks who were helping us out. And with some of the financial support, through tips and things like that we got, we were able to save up and get better equipment and make our streams better and better. And then we got to the point where we're like, okay, we got this down to a science. And we met up with a member of the Howland Cultural Center, and they were talking about how, summer of 2020, they were kind of struggling. They didn't have any content, and they didn't have any sort of live streaming going on. So, we teamed up there and sort of showed them the ropes, and then we ended up producing the Valley Hour.
And what a wonderful production. And the place itself is so historic, the Howland Cultural Center in Beacon. I mean, the history is so rich there, and the acoustics and all of it is such a magnificent place. And you guys, top notch. Tell me who was on your team with the video, because the quality of the production was top notch.
Yeah, we had John Slackman was the videographer on the shoot. Another guy named Matt Dickey, who was kind of our technical director. He was running the whole stream. And then Sakaya did all of our sounds. And it was a great team, And I think the big reason why we wanted to do it was because we wanted to help kind of create a place for artists to perform during that, dark period where there was just nothing at all to do for so long, and that, was really important for us to, take some of the support that was offered to us throughout the pandemic and kind of put that back into the community and help other artists.
Right. Well, you certainly did that. And it was a monthly streaming. It was a beautiful webcast. And you had top-notch musicians on the show. Now, of course, the question I'm going to ask is it coming back? Or are you guys so busy now doing your other stuff that you're not able to devote the time to do that?
Yeah, we would love for it to come back. I think it was the right thing for the right time.
Right.
And sometimes, you try to push things into a new time and it's not as successful. So I think we're kind of looking for what the next iteration of the Valley Hour could be. I think it would need to be different.
Uh-huh.
And there's the funding side. So those are all things that we're kind of constantly looking at and seeing if we can bring it back. We're totally cool with it being this really great series that happened during the pandemic. It's a great thing to kind of say that we put our energy towards.
Yeah.
But if we can find the right place and time and people and money to do it, then we would definitely love to bring it back.
Yeah. It really was special. And thank you guys for doing it, because I know a lot of people, music lovers and people that love the arts, really depended on live streaming concerts. And so it was really important to what you did, and the quality of musicians that you had was just so much fun, and you guys were talking and all of that. So it really was a great time with the Valley Hour.
So lucky.
Yeah.
We were so lucky to have all those amazing musicians that came on.
Now, are the shows that you did archived on the website, or? or are they off?
We have highlights on the website and on the YouTube page for the Valley Hour.
Got it.
Every once in a while, we'll put up like an entire episode that people can just stream for free.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I think it's the one with Aaron Parks. I'm not sure. one of the episodes is up now on the Valley Hour YouTube page that you can just watch the entire thing. So we switch that around and try to provide some content for folks.
Wonderful.
And thank you, Rita, for being a part of it.
Oh my gosh!
Lending your knowledge of what was still happening when there was so little happening.
And there was. I know. It was so much fun, and I love that monthly. Like, hey, got to check in with Ryan and Annalise. Just really good stuff. So yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Now, you just performed at the Town Crier in Beacon last week, and you premiered your new single. I love the story behind this. So you came out with a new single and it's called Singing with Angels. You guys tell me all about it.
Yeah, so this song was born out of, kind of inspired by John Prine. We started writing it soon after he had passed away of COVID, and it was just devastating for us and so many in the music community. And so we initially start the song talking about a chance meeting that we actually had with John Prine at a Kroger in Nashville, Tennessee.
And we have to tell listeners, if they're not familiar with the Kroger chains, it's a grocery store.
Right.
It's a grocery store. Yeah. So we're walking around in the Kroger, and in the produce section, picking out citrus, is this man with kind of disheveled hair, dirty white T-shirt, and he's got soap and avocados and too many groceries and no cart type of thing. And I said, Ryan, that's John Prine. I just recognized him right away. And Ryan said, no, there's no way. And I was like, yeah, it is. So we went up to him and, introduced ourselves. And I don't even think we talked about the fact that we play music. We just, told him how much we admire what he does. And
we thanked him for his music and his work.
Yeah, he was such a sweet guy.
Oh.
Yeah, so when he passed away, we really wanted to kind of write like an ode, a tribute. We didn't want to write a song about him necessarily, but we wanted to write a song that was reminiscent of our experience with him, but also just kind of told the story of the passing of the songwriter spirit. Just the passing of what that means for music and how the stories go and how your songs live on and what does the songwriter do when he's in heaven? What would that be like if he was up there? Then we tried to kind of write it in as much of a vibe of him as we could. He's so great. We thought we would just kind of channel our experience with him, and the track came out great.
Singing with Angels.
Yeah. We got to, we were able to have such great people work on it, partly because of the Valley Hour. Cindy Castoller, brought her amazing talent to the track. Mm-hmm. And that would never have happened if we hadn't had her on the Valley Hour.
Right.
And Andy Stack engineered her at Buffalo Stack Productions here in Beacon. Andy's a phenomenal musician and
Absolutely.
had a great year. So, it was really kind of a community effort, when you think about it. These folks really just came together to make beautiful music with us.
And I think it was really heartwarming that this was released on October 8th, which was just 2 days before what it would have been John Prine's 75th birthday. So, really beautiful tribute that you guys did here. Where can people hear Singing with Angels?
You can hear it on all major streaming platforms, on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube. You can get it on iTunes as well, Amazon Music. So it's out there.
It's out there. And your website, guys. What's your website?
Yeah, it's AnnalyseandRyan.com.
And your website will tell you all the places that you are playing. I have to tell you, I got a phone call right before you guys came on from Andy Morrison, right, from Connecticut. And so I know he's tuned in, and he said this Sunday you'll be at the Madison Beach Hotel in Connecticut. So Annalyse and Ryan will be there, and you can look at your website for any other places that you're playing, and it's so cool. And thank you for sharing such a beautiful song and such a poignant time, being that people have just celebrated his 75th birthday, the legendary John Prine.
Keep an eye out. We have a great music video that we just finished working with John Slackman again on that we shot in this beautiful building that's being renovated right now here in Beacon. It's an old bank from I don't know when it was originally built, but it's a very old bank.
Early 1900s.
Here on Main Street, this old safe inside of it, and we did just a wonderful shoot in there with John. That's going to be coming out soon.
Oh, so, great. Great. Yeah, I always say Annalyse and Ryan on Facebook, Instagram, website, all of that stuff. Definitely keep an eye on the stuff and stream this new single, which we are about to play here, Singing with Angels. And yeah, you guys are awesome. I do hope to see you soon. I'm sorry I missed the Town Crier show. I did have a prior commitment before I knew you were playing there, but I do hope to catch you out and about soon. And
there will be more. Head over to Annalyse and Ryan and find out where you can come catch us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us on.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for the music. We're going to spin your track right now. And you guys stay safe. I look forward to seeing you soon. And keep doing what you're doing. Fill the world with more music. We need it.
Thanks, Rita. So much. Good talking to you.
Good talking with you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Annalyse and Ryan. Let's take a listen right now to this new single, Singing with Angels, right here on 91.3 WVKR.
Scoping avocados, smiling a nod. I'm off to Kansas City by the good grace of God. If I don't wake tomorrow, may the good times never end. There's no room for sorrow in the presence of friends. So pull up a chair and pour us a drink. We can tell stories to the end of the week. 'Cause there ain't no time or places to be when you're singing with angels. La la la, la 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 la. Yeah, singing with angels. La la la, la 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 la. And watching the world go round. The life of a player, it ain't easy to hold. Slips from your hands, takes hold on your soul. I'm true to that muse, to her will I bend. There's no room for sorrow in the memory of friends. So pull up a chair and pour us a drink. We can tell stories to the end of the day. 'Cause there ain't no time or places to be when you're singing with angels. La la la, la 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 la. Yeah, singing with angels. La la la, la 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 la. And watching the world go round. So pull up a chair, pour us a drink. We can tell stories to the end of the way. 'Cause there ain't no time, no places to be when you're singing with angels. La la la, la 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 la. Yeah, singing with angels. La la la, la 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 la. And watching the world go round, that beautiful world go round. Yeah, that's the way the world goes around.
91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie, New York. Annalyse and Ryan's brand new single, Singing with Angels, just released on October 8th in touching tribute to the late legendary John Prine, who would have turned 75 years old on the 10th. Annalyse and Ryan, check out their website, also social media, Annalyse and Ryan. They will be in Connecticut on Sunday at the Madison Beach Hotel and a few other places in the area. Again, Annalyse and Ryan's social media. Thank you guys for such a beautiful song and engineered by Beacon's own Andy Stack of Buffalo Stack, and a guest appearance by Cindy Cashdollar, doing a beautiful job as she always does on the pedal steel. Thank you guys for calling in today. It is 5:33. You are tuned into Local Motion. We're here each and every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. Another thank you to James Maddock for being the guest during the 4 o'clock hour, and a congratulations to Paul, who won a pair of tickets to go see City in Color at UPAC on the 22nd of October. We've got a few more tracks coming up right now. Let's play Joey Hahn. He'll be performing at Town Crier on Friday. Let's take a listen right now to Joey Hahn, 91.3 WVKR.
See you run around, hail another cab. Tired and pretty soft, running down, going underground, feeling like a hole, flying through the dark, undersold, dancing to a reel, my heart is letting go. Spin white lines on the globe, feeling like a child, nothing going wrong, leaving on a well-lit avenue to come again. Song, gonna find a new life, brand new attitude. Pour another drink, make it good and strong. Yeah, it's feeling like a tall one's coming on. Fall in love again, feeling like a child. Fall, leaving on a well avenue. Come again.
State finally revealed my fate. I watched the sun turn red outside Virginia at 6 a.m. As I rode along, I started to hum you this song, something new and different than the motel dirge inside my head. It goes like this: love you, baby, and your wrists are white as stars. Mary, the human race is flawed and filled with hate. We can't change their minds. We can only sing the songs we write. We go like this: I love you, baby, as you sleep beneath the stars. Don't forget now, I love you, baby, as you spin beneath the stars. We can only be who we are. State, it winds and makes its way, takes you far afield, where it's hard to know just what is real. When you're a long way, when you're a long way from home, when you're a long way. Don't forget now, I love you, baby, as you spin beneath the stars. You can only be who you are.
.3 WVKR Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie, New York. Brand new music, brand new release. Mark Delgado. The release is called Wildwood Road, and we just heard Mary the Interstate. This is a 12-track CD. Beautiful job on this, Mark. Website is markxdelgado.com, and that's Mark with a C. So MARC, letter X, Delgado.com. You can see Mark perform live and in person this Sunday at Colony Woodstock, colonywoodstock.com for tickets and info. And for this show, I don't believe you need tickets. It's probably an outdoor show. They have a great outdoor beer garden patio set up at Colony in Woodstock. Again, visit their website for all the great events going on there. And congratulations, Mark, on this wonderful release. Thank you so much for sending it my way. And this was recorded here locally in Hurley, New York. Justin Tracy, produced by Justin Tracy. Mark Delgado is joined by Justin Tracy on drums, bass, guitars, backup vocals, keys, sounds, synths, and strings. Also Todd Nelson on electric guitar, James Allenson Kirk, bass and backup, and Larry Lewis also does a reading from a poem. 12 tracks, markxdelgado.com. Sunday, this Sunday, the 17th, at Colony Woodstock. We also heard Jehoe Han. Introducing is the name of this release. We heard the track Come Again. Chahoe will be playing this Friday a salon show, which means there's no ticket cost at the Town Crier in Beacon, New York, right on Main Street, the legendary Town Crier, just about starting the 50th year of being open at the Town Crier. And Chahoe will be on the salon stage this Friday night. I believe shows there start around 6 o'clock. You can always check and look at the website, towncrier.com, and that's town spelled with an E, crier.com, for their great lineup all weekend long. Speaking of which, let's do musical happenings. We're nearing the end of the show here. We've got about 15 minutes left, and during this time, I do what's called musical happenings in the hopes that you go out and support some live music. Every venue that I mention has COVID safety protocols in place. You might have to show proof of vaccination or wear a mask or whatever it is, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time before you head out. You can always go to their websites and check out what the latest safety protocols are. Let's start with the Bardavon and bardavon.org. October 16, David Sedaris. City and Color at UPAC on October 22nd. October 25, Alan Cumming at Bardavon. November 5 at Bardavon, Rhiannon Giddens. November 13, Patti Smith. Bearsville Theater in Woodstock, also bearsvilletheater.com. A jazz brunch every Sunday from 11 to 3. October 29, Toombs Dixon. October 30, Eric Red Movement. City Winery in the Hudson Valley, Montgomery, New York. Info at citywinery.com/Hudson Valley. October 17, Suzanne Vega. The Colony in Woodstock, also colonywoodstock.com. Outdoor beer garden, open Thursday through Monday. And this Sunday featuring Mark Delgado. Grand Cru on Route 308 in Rhinebeck and also grandcrurhinebeck.com. Friday, the Tom Petty's. Saturday, yard sale. And Sunday, David Cry. At the Falcon in Marlborough, also live at thefalcon.com. Thursday, Big Joe Fitz and the Lo-Fis. Friday, Lost Leaders. Saturday, Hollis Brown Residency. And Sunday, Thana Alexa. Fisher Center at Bard College. Info at fishercenter.bard.edu. October 15 through 17, The Gauntlet. October 16 and 17, The Orchestra Now. Howland Cultural Center in Beacon, featuring the Howland Chamber Music Circle, Sunday, October 17, Bridget Kibbe and Joao Louise. Jazz Forum in Tarrytown. Info at jazzforumarts.org. This Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each night. Joe Lovano Quartet. Levon Helm Studios in Woodstock and levonhelm.com. October 15, Lucy Dacus. October 19, Gypsy Kings. October 22nd, The Antlers. Lydia's Cafe in Stone Ridge, also at lydias-cafe.com. October 16, Jimmy Madison and Friends. Town Crier in Beacon and also towncrier.com. Every Thursday is an open mic. Friday, Chahoe Han on the Salon stage. Main stage featuring Ellis Paul. Saturday on the Salon stage is Steve Kirkman and Julie Corbalis. Sunday brunch, Dan Stevens. Sunday evening, the Easy Street Band. Some of you may remember them. Westwind Orchard in Accord and westwindorchard.com. Saturday, October 16, Anatole Trio. And that's what I got. So a huge congrats. I've got more tickets to give away next week. I will be giving away tickets to see Rhiannon Giddens, and I'll also be giving away tickets, let me look, to see Alan Cumming So we've got tickets to give away next week. Alan Cumming, I'll have 2 pairs of tickets, and I'll have 2 pairs of tickets for Rhiannon Giddens. Both of those will be at Bardavon UPAC. So stay tuned next week, every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. LocalMotion. And now I'm going to play a track sent to me by a college student at Ithaca College, which is where my daughter Caroline attends. And her friend came up with this beautiful recording. Alice Ryan is her name. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope you're tuning in. And let's take a listen to this incredible music that these young folks are coming out with. And I'm really just in awe of this track. Computer Science Fiction by Alice Ryan. Let's take a listen right here, right now on 91.3 WVKR. 91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie, New York. I believe that might be a radio premiere of computer science fiction by Ithaca College music major Alex DeRagan. I am sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, Alice. What a great track. You know, my daughter attends Ithaca College, and she says, Mom, my friend Alice came out with this really cool track. So I said, send it over. And we just heard computer science fiction, college student. And I tell you, it's great music that's coming out. We need the next generation, right, to bring us this great music. And they sure are living up to that. I want to say thank you to James Maddock, my guest during the 4 o'clock hour. I'd like to say thank you to Annalyse Ryan, my guests during the 5 p.m. hour. Also want to say congratulations to Paul, who won a pair of tickets to see City and Color at Ulster Performing Arts Center, a.k.a. UPAC in Kingston. That show is happening Friday, October 22nd. Next Wednesday's show, I will be giving away tickets to see Alan Cumming on October 25th at Bardavon, as well as Rhiannon Giddens, November 5th at Bardavon. So you definitely want to tune in that. You definitely want to tune in to that show next week. And you also definitely want to tune in because I am so thrilled to host Mr. Sean Pelton on the show next week. Sean Pelton is the drummer for Saturday Night Live, and one of the best live drummers I've ever seen, and I've seen quite a few shows. Sean Pelton will be my guest next week, and I am it's going to be Christmas Day all over again, which it is on many Wednesdays that I'm here because the caliber of musicians we get to talk to on this show is really amazing. Sean Pelton next week on the 20th here on LocalMotion. On the 27th, we just confirmed Byron Isaacs, bassist of the Lumineers and also Lost Leaders, will be here on the 27th. And then get this one. Hold on tight, everybody. The legendary Mr. John Sebastian will be on my show November 3rd. We're filled up all the way through December. So it's a thrill, and I'm absolutely amazed at the wonderful people we get to talk to here. So I'm going to go out with a track by Mr. James Maddock. We've got 3 minutes to play it. And then you've got I Regroove coming on with Dr. J each and every Wednesday. And from 6 to 7, followed by Penny Brody. And keep it tuned right here at WVKR. Always great programming. Never disappoint. Let's take a listen to Crystal Night by New Music by James Maddock, Little Bird in the Neighborhood. And if you missed anything today, just check out and subscribe to the LocalMotion YouTube channel as well as wherever you do your streaming. LocalMotion is it. All right, James Maddock, and I'll be back next week from 4 to 6. Until then, I wish you peace.